Konbanwa. Watashi wa JLPT N2 suru koto ni shimashita. Demo doshita rin desu ka? Wakarimasen. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't speak Japanese fast and fluently enough to do this, and I don't want to spend the time to really prepare. So, I signed up for the JLPT N2, and there's like 2.5 months for preparation, which is not very much time to really improve the language. I can get something done, and luckily I've got some base going, but I don't know. I ordered a practice test from Japan, which took forever to get here, and it finally arrived a few days ago. So I'm going to take that this weekend and see how much work I need to do to have a chance at passing this. I suppose that's going to play a role in how I study. If I completely bomb that, then I may say cut back a bit on the Korean and put some more focus into the Japanese. I started Korean late July, ignored Japanese for about 6 weeks, and now I'm getting back into it. And wow, it's a big contrast. My Japanese is significantly better than Korean, but I'm actually starting to get somewhat comfortable with the Hangul alphabet, and that's really exciting because this came in the mail. It's Korean Harry Potter. Korean books, I don't know where to buy them. I found that on American Amazon, and I was just happy it was in Korean. I can kind of read it because it's just an alphabet. It's amazing. I wonder if it would be kind of like when I tried to learn German. When I had 2 semesters of German, and I sat down and just started reading, I guess, The Hobbit in German, and it was hard as hell. But I just had a regular dictionary, notebook, wrote down vocabulary, just plowed through it slowly, but did it, and it helped immensely. Since Korean grammar really resembles Japanese grammar, I might be able to get away with that if I can sustain some pain. So that's something I'm thinking about. Anyway, and this is my Korean textbook we're using in class. And the class is really a lot of fun. I love language classes. Going to there's a lot of people in the class that just having other people who have language learning in common is great. So I'm glad I signed up for the Korean. And next year maybe I'll do another language. Who knows? Although with like 5 languages already that I've studied, put time into, it's kind of crazy. For the N2, I was thinking of reading this. It's a grade 6 book for kids, Japanese kids, that I ordered a while ago. Started reading. It's something about a kid whose mom fell in love with some ghost or something. I don't know. And so his dad's a ghost, and no one else can see him. I didn't get very far into it, but it seems like his ghost dad's gonna follow him around and give him advice on helping him out with life and school, and it's kind of cool, interesting. I like ghosts and weird stories, so I like anime. That's kind of like an anime type story. Yeah, so I really don't know what the best thing for me to do to study. I think if I read this book, that's probably a very good start, because more reading is more better, and I have not done much reading. I read Harry Potter 1 in Japanese. It took a couple years to get through. I used a lot of Riki-sama on the computer. That's how I did it. But I did it. And I really haven't read much else except for a couple NHK articles. Reading would be good. Definitely. Another thing I'd like to do, but there's only so much time, would be the Core 6K vocabulary. I know very well that that vocabulary is most likely to appear on the test. If I study vocabulary from stuff I read, I guess probably, obviously some of it will show on the test, but a lot of it, maybe not, less likely. I don't know, but reading in itself is just would be really helpful. So, I'm looking online for other people who are studying for this N2 thing to see what they're doing. I know there's preparation books you can get. I bought them. I have them. They are so boring. I probably won't study. If that's my plan, I'll probably just avoid studying. And so that's probably not my best choice. But maybe if other people are doing it and they're finding it really helpful, then maybe I'll change my mind. Something else I'm doing is the Japanese Online Institute. That is really awesome. That helped my speaking Japanese, even though I'm not doing this video in Japanese. I kind of could. It just would be so much slower than English. But I kind of could. It's helped a lot. So I'll take some courses there, which help brush up my grammar. Yeah, and I'll post the updates as often as I think is interesting or not too boring.